So, with the passing of Kris Kristofferson in recent days, a lot of people are looking back at his body of work and trying to decide for many what's the best song he ever did. Well, there's quite a few. Again, Sunday Morning Coming Down, Me and Bob McGee, a myriad of album tracks and singles. But for a lot of people from the early 70s, this song is not say a cheating song, not say a swinging song, but it's very, very emotional. I think he did a great job with it. And I think Help Me Make It Through the Night will stand up as his best ever because it's very simple, very direct, and very impactful. Now, the country ballad was written and composed by Kristofferson and released on his 70 album called Kristofferson. It was covered later in 1970 by Sammi Smith on the album Help Me Make It Through the Night. It has been covered since by many artists, including Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash, Elvis, and Joan Baez. The Elvis version you can find is quite good. I think it's out of print. Now, Smith's recording the song in May 1970 remains the most commercially successful and best-known version in the United States. Her recording ranks among the most successful country singles of all time in terms of sales, popularity, and radio airplay. It topped the country singles charts. It was also a crossover hit, reaching number 8 on the U.S. pop singles chart. Now, Help Me Make It Through the Night became Smith's signature song. Now, in 2024, Rolling Stone ranked the production at number 71 of its 200 greatest country songs of all time ranking. Should have been at least top 50, but it is Rolling Stone. Their heads up their arse. Kris Kristofferson said in published reports that he got the inspiration for the song from an Esquire magazine interview with Frank Sinatra. When asked what he believed in, Frank replied, "Booze, broads, or a Bible. Whatever helps me make it through the night." Now, during his time as a struggling songwriter in the late 60s, he wrote and composed the song while staying with Dottie West and her husband Bill at their home on Shies Hill Road, Nashville's Green Hills neighborhood. When he offered Dottie the song, she originally claimed it was too suggestive for her. Eventually, she recorded for the year was out and included on her album Careless Hands. However, by then, several others had recorded and released songs of it, some garnering great success. Later on, West said that not recording Help Me Make It Through the Night when Kristofferson originally offered to her was one of the greatest regrets of her career. Now, Smith's recording, released in May 1970, reached number 1 on the U.S. country charts and won the Grammy Award for Best Female Country Vocal Performance. Now, there was a lot of competition at the time: Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn, the whole bastion. Now, in February 2071, it also reached number 8 on Billboard's U.S. Pop Singles chart and also enjoyed success in Canada. A dub contemporary station took to the song and it peaked at number 3 on Billboard's Easy Listening chart. Initially, it spent 3 weeks at number 1 on the country chart. The song eventually became a gold record. In 1998, the 1970 release of Help Me Make It Through the Night by Sammi Smith on Mega Records was inducted in the Grammy Hall of Fame. Now, peak position for her version: Australia number 7, Canada number 4, country charts number 1, South Africa number 19, Billboard Hot 100 8, Easy Listening Billboard 3, Hot Country Singles number 1, and U.S. Cashbox Top 100 9th. Year-end charts: 32 in Australia, 64 in Canada, 36 on Billboard, and 78 on Cashbox. Now, in 1980, Willie Nelson covered the song. His rendition became a hit on the country music charts of both Canada and States. It went number 1 in Canada and number 4 in the States. Now, in 1971, Joe Simon hit number 69 on a Hot 100 and 13 on a Hot Soul Singles chart with his version. In 72, a version by Gladys Night the Pips reached number 33 in the Billboard Hot 100 and number 13 on a Hot Soul Singles chart and was a top 10 pop hit in the United Kingdom. In 74, John Holt included a song in his album 100 Volts of Holt. That year's recorded song made it to UK top 10. Now, in 75, the French-Canadian singer Claude Valadi recorded a French version of the song. Aidez-moi à passer la nuit, produced and distributed by London Dream Records. The French language lyrics were written by Canadian singer-songwriter Christian Charbonneau. The recording was a success and was on the charts at number 3, peaking for more than 6 months. Now, in 2007, it was recorded for a second time in French, with Annie Blanchard recording it on the Music Core Records label, and the song made the top 10 for 26 weeks, reaching a high of number 6. Now, it was a popular song on American Idol. In 2013, contestant Kris Kristofferson sang the song during season 12 on songs they wish they had written. So the song, like I said, the lyrics are very, very intense. And if you can find, actually, the most interesting live version of this was Sinead O'Connor and Kris Kristofferson, just about, I think it was about a number of years ago before Sinead's passing. Now, this song has been ripped off by different pop and rock artists. I'm looking at you at Bob Seger. We've Got Tonight. It's sort of like a lyrical and musical ripoff of this song. Now, it has one of the most interesting opening 4 lines of any song in history, a very sexual song. It goes like this. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft upon my skin like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care who's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. And again, it repeats all the time. The key one, of course, I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Is this a one-night stand or a cheat? Or, a long-time friendship that's turned to a sexual relationship? We don't know. But that Kristofferson album, ladies and gentlemen, you can find it. It's quite an interesting release. The debut of him. And there's 2... the key songs on this, again, is a great reception. Now, it has pretty well his best work. Now, Blame It on the Stones, To Beat the Devil, Me and Bobby McGee, Best of All Possible Worlds, Help Me Make It Through the Night. It's the short version, 224, The Loss for Protection of the People, Casey's Last Ride, Just the Other Side of Nowhere, Darby's Castle, For the Good Times, Ray Price did a good version, Duvalier's Dream, and Sunday Morning coming down. Now, the remaster album included the cuts The Junkie and the Jew Said Minus Me, Shadows Are Mine, The Lady's Not For Sale and Come Sundown. And it reached top 10 on the country charts and 43 on the Billboard charts. And the recording studio producer Fred Foster also co-wrote Me and Bobby McGee. And if you can, like I said, if you can find the original vinyl, you're better than me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why was Kris Kristofferson covered so much? Well, he wasn't the greatest singer in the world, so he let people that sang better than him to do this version. But personally, I like the female male counterpart, because when a male sings this, it's almost sexual. But when a female sings it, it's almost like sad. The Gladys Night version, especially, and it was a trend from the late 50s, the early 70s to have high-end black artists, including Fats Domino and Little Richard and different people covering country artists, because Hank Williams is just like Sam Cooke. But it's interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen, this was on the charts for a number of months into years with different versions. Like, you think people get tired of the song. But We've Got Tonight in this. Can you say it's plagiarism with the same value? Like, We've Got Tonight, Why Don't You Stay? It's just 2 sides of a different coin. I consider this, again, a top maybe 200 song of all time in the history of music. But that's just me. It means a lot to different people. If your parents have gone through a breakup, or your parents, when your mom or your dad is trying to find somebody new in their life, this sings to them anyway. So, but for whatever version you like, it's out there. So rest in peace, Kris Kristofferson. If you like what you're doing here, with our musical tributes to artists both living and dead, especially the great ones like Kris, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.